Out of the second round tonight, trailing Oklahoma City. Lou Dort, who was the fourth quarter hero of 40-point playoff games, the most in franchise postseason, averaging 18 points per game in the playoffs. Murray with his first touch. Jokic setting the screen for Dort. Gordon's three short. Rebound Williams. Jalen Williams to Holmgren. And now Shai Gilgeous-Alexander drives. Hartenstein with the floater.
Well, that penetration at the top forces that collapse. And now all passing avenues are open to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Easy decision to find Hartenstein on the baseline.
Jokic, 240, 15, 5 games. 15 rebounds, 5 assists. First player in NBA history to have 2 of those in a single series. And the mismatch, but Dort, who's one of the best defensive players in the game, got the steal. And now SGA down court. Dort hit 3 fourth quarter threes. Can't pick up where he left off here, though.
And you wonder if, Jamal Murray came off on that first ball screen. He had an opportunity to get into his pull-up. He didn't. Led to a turnover on that possession.
Murray for 3. Got it, and a foul.
An opportunity to turn it into 4.
Inefficient night. And a lot of those misses, as you said, legs in the fourth.
And here comes the 1-3-1 zone that Denver has employed more than at any time since David Adelman's been here. He told us in Denver, it's the best way they feel like to defend OKC, but they give up a wide open look in their first possession in that zone.
From Jalen Williams, and now Murray. Here's Gordon, corner 3. Again, misfire. Jokic tried to tip it. Christian Brown sneaks inside of him for the easy 2. Nice pass. Gilgeous-Alexander to Dort, the high flyer. 6th season in the NBA. His first basket of the game. Second assist for Shai. Now you got Murray with Holmgren defending him. Murray, nice move off the bounce. And Jamal Murray, a hot start. He's got
screen to get the switch and was able to operate in his sweet zone with the pull-up. But Lou Dort hits another one and game around the other night in Game 5.
Murray as Dort hits the deck, missed the 3, and one and done possession for Denver. And Jalen Williams passed everybody all the way to the goal. Poor defensive.
Cannot get into jog mode defensively in transition with a team that really is like a track team when they get that ball off the glass or off of a turnover. Jalen Williams saw that, took it all the way.
Jokic with the spin and the basket. Like a dancing bang. His footwork, incredible.
Hasn't had that many opportunities deep in the post with one-on-one coverage in this entire series.
Dort missed the rainbow. 1-point lead for the Thunder. 3.5 minutes gone by. Both teams shooting better than 55% from the floor. Shot clock down to 7. Jokic, what a pass to Brown, and great recovery. Holmgren with his 12th block of the series. Gilgeous-Alexander out to Jalen Williams, and knocked away by Christian Brown. Loose ball, Murray's got it. Murray will take it at Shai. And a foul. Murray has really been on display here in this series in particular.
2 games to the 23 points that he's given them, most of them coming at key times.
Averaging about 13 points per game in the series. Around and out by Williams. Jokic with the rebound is second. He's taken just 1 shot. Murray, most of the offense, 7 points. Porter, he's missed 11 straight 3-pointers. So he's got that wrap on his left shoulder, which he hurt early in the Clippers series in the first round. SGA yet to take a shot. And fouled by Jokic.
A foul on a play like that if you're going to use.
And Mark Daigneault minutes in. Murray trying to get free. Caruso on him. Murray past him, hangs. Scoop and score, Jamal Murray. 9 points out of the 13 for the Nuggets.
A great awareness on that catch and swing through. He just immediately put it down and got to the rim.
3 no good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort hustling, saves it, but Christian Brown has it. Brown gets past him, drives, feeds it inside, and a little sloppy possession in transition. But Gordon left wide open. The 3's good. He's shooting 44% in the series. Great hands, Gordon. Got the steal. Ahead to Brown, who soars and flushes. In a closeout situation. 7-0 Denver run over the last minute to lead by 6. Midway through the opening quarter, Cason Wallace is on the floor now for the Thunder, second-year pro out of Kentucky. So Dort on the bench, Caruso. Short on the three, backside board, Aaron Gordon.
And even though Caruso has hurt them with three-point shooting, that's a perfect defensive possession for Denver. Attack the strong side, force that ball to the weak side with a contested three.
Shot clock inside of 10. Here's Jokic taking just one shot, made it. Now on the move, Jokic gets in the lane. He's 2 for 2, 4 points.
Denver now into the 2-3 zone, a different version that they like to play, and this got away from them a little bit in the fourth quarter of Game 5.
Corner three, Wallace got it. That ends a drought of 3.5 minutes for the Thunder without a basket.
Yeah, they have a harder time in the 2-3 getting out to the three-point line when there's been penetration.
Porter, Caruso flies by. There it is. Michael Porter, who had missed 11 straight. Gilgeous-Alexander working on the other end on Brown. Great bounce underneath to Hartenstein. Jokic played good defense. Steal by Porter. Another turnover by the Thunder. Jokic has Caruso on him. Jokic swatted away by Williams. What a great defensive play after an incredible catch by Jokic. Wallace missed the layup. Rebound.
Play defensively.
Looked like a good block to you?
Look clean.
Meanwhile, Cason Wallace picked up the foul on the other end. His first. Denver ball up 8. Getting leads hasn't been an issue. Denver led for a good part of Game 5, but ended up losing. Brown's three, no good. And Holmgren with a rebound. No shots yet for Holmgren. That's his first board. Jalen Williams for three. And Jalen Williams, who has not been an offensive one.
Talk about picking your spots. He's averaging 3 points a game, but he's 50% from the three-point line. So he selectively takes shots, but he takes shots that he knows he can make, and he's done it at a high level in this series.
Brown drives, fires to Murray, fakes the pass, and hits from mid-range. So you got both Jalen Williams on the floor for Oklahoma City, along with Wiggins, Wallace, and Holmgren. Empty possession with Williams missing. Jokic on the floor, time to take advantage of the Thunder with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the bench right now. Entry pass, Jokic. Jokic puts it in.
Perfect delivery by Christian Braun. As Jokic went block to block, that ball had to be thrown to his right hand, or it's going to be a turnover.
10 assists on 11 made baskets for Denver. Way off was Wiggins. Offensive rebound by Williams. Now Wiggins is able to hit the floater.
The few second chance opportunities for OKC. Denver's defensive activity has really been on point and sharp here at the start. You can't give up those second chance opportunities.
Christian Braun wide open, and the threes are falling tonight. Denver has a ton of open looks throughout this series, but they're going early on here. 10-point advantage now, trying to force a Game 7 Sunday. Jalen Williams no good on the three, pinballs to Brown.
How were you guys able to disrupt them offensively in the last final few possessions?
We stacked good possessions. We finally got them under control. They were hot early. For us to be down 3 after the way they shot it, the way they played is really good.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Katie.
And Katie, a turnover. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hurt his hand. He's in some serious pain as Peyton Watson hangs and finishes.
Just playing Shai one-on-one on the left wing, and then help on the weak side to force the turnover.
The bank shot won't fall as Gilgeous-Alexander again continues to pull on his right hand. Gordon doubled on the baseline, out to Watson. He'll let it fly. Missed the three.
And I tell you, Nikola Jokic on the bench right now, and his rest it's a direct correlation between how this group plays offensive, and does a great job of making it.
Steph Curry in 2016. Shai is the and a win tonight would get the Thunder.
Extend and flex those fingers on your follow through. That is when it's most likely, if he has jammed something or hyperextended a finger.
Westbrook there with the putback off the air ball from Watson. Of course, Aaron Gordon had the putback heard around the world in the first round to beat the Clippers and help them win that series in 7 games. He also won Game 1 with a three-pointer. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, 4 points so far, 2 assists. Pull-up jumper, good for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Second basket.
Goes through, but that is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting to his favorite spot on the floor, that mid-range 15-footer.
Westbrook
Dramatic.
really looking to score based on the guys he has with him on the floor right now, and SGA has the last 5 points for the Thunder. Williams hit a 3 earlier, hangs, can't bank it in, got it back, and foul. Missed the first free.
Christian Brown just checked into the... He actually gets Russell Westbrook, and Westbrook looks surprised by that, but he had 3 turnovers, a couple of bad shots, missed a free throw. I think that they want to go in a different direction right now to settle down this offense.
And Murray staying in the game with 2 fouls. Shot clock inside of 10. Gordon spinning right into Williams. Shovels to Watson underneath. Pump fake and
make plays to help you win. Just 2 after.
Offensively, he has to take chances. That's who
the negatives are, but there are a lot of positives, and we've seen that throughout a great career for Russell Westbrook.
As David Allen described it, and it's true, he said he has won us games in the postseason. And he's absolutely right, and he will be needed, I believe, in this game to get this to a Game 7.
Murray penetrating, missed the fall away. Gordon trying to get the loose ball. Jalen Williams to steal the inbound pass. Holmgren in transition, flies in there. And Jokic back on the court for Denver. Minnesota in the conference finals for the 2nd straight year. Murray misses. 0 for 2 here in the quarter after 11 points in the first. OKC can tie it with a 3 on this possession. SGA still on the bench. Corner 3, good. Kaysen by for 5 from 3.
It's going to be minimal shot opportunities for Kaysen Wallace. He's got to be ready to toe up those corner 3s when Denver commits 5 guys to the paint like they just did.
Hartenstein, good defense. He's got 2 fouls, has to be careful. Jokic puts it home.
Wallace gets it off in plenty of time.
3rd team foul on the other end on Denver. 3 on Oklahoma City. Euro step by Holmgren. And
yeah, I think if you're Nikola Jokic on that play, you can't worry about the pull-up jumper by Holmgren. It's just not a shot really in his arsenal. He wants that, the jump stop, get you to lean in, and then he's going to step through, use that 7-foot frame to get to the rim.
Brown in the corner with a shot clock at 7. Jokic at the foul line. Hartenstein challenges it. Jokic with his 2nd miss. Thunder can take the lead. They led by 3 early on. Elbow jump shot, not close from Jalen Williams.
Denver's pace in the half court is slowed down. They came out, everything was crisp and sharp. The ball was hopping, the screens were better, more freedom of movement. Right now, OKC starting to bottle them up.
They have just 8 points here in the 2nd quarter, Denver. Watson got free underneath. Great defensive play. Caruso with the rejection. Holmgren on the open floor, and he blew the layup. But they're going to...
I think that's the definition of a touch.
Game 6, Thunder leads 3-2. Holmgren missed him, save it in the backcourt, and does to Wallace.
That's already just 2 plays by Caruso on both ends where you see his value.
Wow, Wallace showing great speed. This is one of the fastest teams in the league. And it was there on display as Oklahoma City has its first lead since it was 12-10. They're going to call.
If you've got 2 fouls in the 2nd quarter.
Legs, you heard Mark Daigneault say to Katie, they're going to let us play. Well, that was in the 1st quarter, not in the 2nd. A lot more whistles here in this frame. Another Denver turnover, alley-oop, Holmgren over Jokic. And the
has been outstanding in this game. It's their transition defense where all of the damage is being done by OKC.
Jokic on the drive, Murray throws it away. Turnover is a problem for both teams right now. Brown with the steal. Porter, long 2, swishes it through. Michael Porter Jr. with a couple of buckets.
And a great decision to up-fake that to get an 18-footer because Chet Holmgren was ready to extend and contest that.
Pull off Williams, hit that one over Murray. Jalen Williams, he had 32 in Game 3, a loss here in overtime. Denver led the series 2-1, but Oklahoma City has won the last 2 games. Murray yet to score here in the quarter. In about 6 minutes of action. Shot clock at 4. Great defense, Caruso. Murray off balance, missed the shot. Alex Caruso, a major factor on defense right now. Williams, great move against Porter. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound Jokic. He'll look to push. Ahead to Brown. Cuts through 2 defenders and lays it home. He split the bigs.
Hard at his best in the open floor.
He's trying to go here tonight to keep the season alive. Inside, Williams got the bank shot. Caruso with the assist.
Flash catches the back line of Denver really off guard. That's too deep to catch it on a flash in the paint.
20 bench points for Oklahoma City in this game to 7 for Denver. Jokic underneath to Westbrook, and he gets hammered.
Important to anticipate cutters.
The winner of that series.
Half minutes needs to be heavy. Nikola Jokic offensively, only 6 shots in the game. Hasn't taken a 3 or a free throw. And you got to watch how you close quarters against OKC.
Gilgeous-Alexander banked that one in. He thought he was fouled on the play, didn't get the just lead at 5. Both teams are in the penalty situation here in the final 4 minutes of this first half. Gordon off the Jokic screen, gets it back to him, and Jokic was grabbed, and that's
to prevent the layup.
So you talked about the lack of free throws. There's the first one. If you're Mark Daigneault, how do you handle this? You've got 2 stars.
And regularly played 11 and 12 guys and have the defensive depth to do it the way OKC does.
They've used 10. Shea's going to stay.
He senses that a defender is leaning.
Scoring champ this year at about 30. He's averaging 28 in the playoffs, and he has 10 points tonight. Oklahoma City's lead is back to 5. Inside 4 minutes to go in the first half of Game 6. The Thunder up 3-2 in the series.
And you asked how they would deal with the foul trouble. They're going to go to a zone right here themselves, which is one way to try to protect. And Jokic, no problem getting the shot he wanted, unable to convert.
He immediately put both hands on his head in disbelief. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander, step back 3. That's good. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with here late in the first half.
You can't have less of a window than he just had against Aaron Gordon.
Jokic has Caruso on him again, so he goes to work, bounce underneath to Brown, missed the layup, good defense, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea out of there with it. He's got 10 points in the quarter. Working here on 2 defenders.